Or we can go with like
Had a very
Like a
shiny
really big dog.
what? Wait, what? I
What?
thought that went nose. What? What song are you guys?
I don't even know.
I thought she said he
All
had
right,
a really big
let's try this
cock.
again.
I
Here we
don't
go.
know.
Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's sing it again. Let's sing it again. We're gonna
Alright.
sing. Wait a minute. What are we? Let's sing Jingle Bells. Okay, ready?
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
No, we're singing Jingle Bells.
Okay, Jingle Bells it is. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
And one.
Jingle Bells.
And
Jingle
Jingle
Bells.
bells, jingle all the way.
Jingle all the way.
All the fun it
The
is
fun is right.
and a one
Work the
horse
whole
open
I like my
I
version
know
so much
why.
better.
I don't know who was singing what version. I'm sorry,
Mine
y'all.
has
Merry Christmas.
You know what? Speaking of strippers, you know those stupid little two-wheel segways, the little things everybody wants now?
what?
The what?
Is that English?
Two-wheel segway-looking things that people are sitting on. Those little riding.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're called hoverboards. The hoverboards.
Yeah, the hoverboard.
She
I
means
saw a
hover.
gift. Anyway, saw an image of a goddamn stripper working a pole riding one of those.
Oh, hey. There you go.
I gotta give her her due. Then she's staying with the times.
You know
staying
what?
With the times. Work, girl, work.
Do what you need to
I
do,
know
girl.
that. I
Have
know
your
that.
fun.
I was
That's,
like,
I didn't, for a while, that didn't even sound like English, so did it?
It didn't, no.
No, I was like, what the hell? She's
I picked up a second language while y'all were gone. My bad.
like,
Called ginger.
I should. Okay.
You ever hear somebody say something in your brain? You're trying to transpose it in your brain, really, because you didn't hear what you know that they said something, but you're trying to put the words together. It's little letters around. Maybe if I switch these.
That's been like the last 5 minutes for me. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm like, I'm focusing really hard trying to figure it out. Okay, let me introduce the show.
That's because
you're still okay.
You're sipping on the scissor.
On the scissor.
That's because you're sipping on some scissor.
Syrup.
That purple drink. I got
some of you out there.
It's greenish and it's gross.
The blue drink. Oh, is it green? Is it green now? It was blue for a while. Oh no, the blue is for the sleepy NyQuil.
Mm-hmm. The green is the actual like sick NyQuil. Let me introduce the show, man.
Do it. Do it.
Yes, because I got to let some people know something is going on. These people are not happy.
Okay.
But go ahead.
It is December 17th, 2015. I'm on NyQuil. Oh, I'm Snow. I forgot to tell you my name. I'm on NyQuil. So yes. And then there's Corey, who is on the scissor. And then we have Ginger, who is on something. I don't even know what. I think it's blow. I'm not sure.
Blow.
And then we have Blaster, who wishes he was on all of us.
This is true.
Yes.
I cannot tell a lie.
With syrup.
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 With scissor.
Syrup.
One, right? We none of us have Xbox One?
What's that?
What?
What?
Nobody here has Xbox One? Yeah? No?
No.
Can anybody hear me?
No, I do not have an Xbox One. Sorry.
Microsoft can suck my
I'm
left
lagging. Yeah.
You are.
Can I suck the right one?
Well, apparently everybody's tit needs to. Apparently, Xbox Lives. I'm really sorry. I know some of you have just gotten home. You're like, I need to play. Your Xbox Live is down.
I can tell you why. You want to know why? I have a story that goes with that.
What's that?
Well, first let me tell them
Okay.
where they can go get help first. You can go over to you can't get help, but you can at least keep abreast. See what I did there? Abreast of what's going on over at the Microsoft support website, which is it's not open for, but you can find it. Go to the Microsoft support website, xboxlive.com. I think it's /status or something like that. But it's down. It's affecting a few games. Call of Duty, Black Ops. Some of you are like pulling your hair out. Destiny. Also, if you have Netflix, Hulu, and Xbox Video, you ain't watching a damn thing. Just sit your ass down. Have several seats, sit down. Also, Sony PlayStation Network is going on and offline for 5 straight days. So we know what's happening. Snow, tell them what's up.
All right, so the reason that your Xbox Live is down is there is a hacker group that has said that they are going to take down Xbox Live and the PSN network for the entire holiday season. You heard it right,
What the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers? I swear to God, if I find one of you little 12-year-olds, I'm going to beat your ass.
Now, I'm going to tell you who they are. They call themselves the Phantom Squad. This is not Anonymous. Anonymous is activists. They are They are hacktivists. These people are just douchebags.
Hacktivists. They're little bitches.
No, Anonymous is not.
Oh, she said Anonymous.
No, not Anonymous. There's other groups.
The Phantom Squad is just a bunch of douchebags. If you're taking down Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network, and this is what they quote, they said, we're going to shut down Xbox Live and PSN this year on Christmas, and we're going to keep them down for 1 week straight. Hashtag drama alert. They said they're doing this to show... They said they're doing this to show that cybersecurity efforts are in vain or because cybersecurity does not exist. Now, there was a time when the Mega Upload founder, Kim.com, actually got a deal with the hacking group Lizard Squad to end the attacks on their network. But then apparently he says, warning, at Sony and at Microsoft, you had 1 year to upgrade your networks. If Lizard Squad takes down PSN and Xbox this Christmas, we'll be pissed RT. So... Phantom Squad also took credit for taking Reddit down offline on Tuesday for a little while, but Reddit has not confirmed or denied the validity of this claim. So basically, these people are saying they're doing this for our good, but really they're just douchebags who are ruining our gaming experience because they think it's for the lulz.
They're tiny penises who can't get laid.
I want Anonymous to go after these assholes. That's what I want.
Yeah. Show them what hacking is supposed to be about. Because here's the thing. Here's what makes it fucked up. If you had said we're taking it offline for the week because we think kids need to get out and exercise, looks completely different from we're trying to show you about cybersecurity. Then do it some other fucking time. Why would you pick Christmas? There's little kids who did nothing to you. Their mom worked hard all year to get them an Xbox. Or their dad or whoever it is they're with worked really hard to get them something so that they could have a good Christmas, and you decide to ruin it. I'm proving cybersecurity. Then do it another fucking time when they're at school. Pick a week.
What about us adults who work our asses off and then we finally get a vacation and time to play?
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to appeal to that. It's a little kid.
They have no conscience. They have no conscience. They are doing this. They think they are righteous. They think they're so fucking self-righteous. They're just fucking douchebags. And I really do hope that Anonymous takes these motherfuckers down and shows them exactly what real hackers can do, because they're just a bunch of little douchebags sitting up in their house taking down shit and ruining other people's experience.
Let me even go even further than that. Right now is when Child's Play Charity is going around handing out Xbox and PlayStations to hospitals, and this is all these kids have to do in the hospital with their families is play games. And you decide, I'm going to take this offline. This is all the time that maybe a family who has a child who has cancer has the time off to sit in the hospital with their child and do something fun, and you take the network offline because hey, I'm trying to show about cybersecurity. Why would you do something like that? Think about what you're actually affecting. You think the people are going to get mad at Xbox and PlayStation? No, we're pissed at you. We're pissed at you because you don't have to do that. There's other ways to or other times to do this. This is not the time. I agree with you. Cybersecurity needs to be in better shape, but you're not helping anything. You're actually you're hurting other people. Find some other way to hack into their stuff, or go tell them I have information. Correct your network, or I'm going to release it. That's what everybody else does. Fix your shit, or I'm going to release this information. And they fix it, and then that's it.
The thing that really gets me is they said they're going to keep it down for a week straight. What the fuck? Why?
Because they're goddamn little twunts. They need to be punched in the fucking nose.
I don't get it.
Right.
See, this pisses me off. You people are just... Did your parents not hug you enough? Did your parents not beat you enough? I mean, rocks on your head? Did you drink bleach? Did you lick the paint on the walls? Don't do that. What is wrong with you?
I'm not really sure. I don't understand what... I mean, I don't... So they're like saying you need to fix your stuff or we're going to hack you. Like, when did hacking become... I guess Anonymous started it, but when did hacking become a default way to punish Well, I'm just
Anonymous
saying
didn't start this. No,
well,
no,
I mean,
no,
as
no.
far as
No, there was a
activistic hacking, quote unquote,
no. There was a group before Anonymous that started taking down shit to prove a point, in quotation marks, about cybersecurity. What was the group's name? I can't remember, but it was
Okay.
before
I don't
Anonymous.
remember.
This was this group that just started taking down gaming sites and games to prove a point that their security sucked. Anonymous, on the other hand, targets people like the KKK and ISIS and tries to actually help people by taking down all this horrible, shitty stuff on the
they were
internet.
behind breaking up a child porn ring and everything.
Exactly. So they're helping, but all these people taking down gaming networks over Christmas holidays, what kind of shit is that? All you're doing, you're not proving anything but that you're a fucking asshole. That's all you're proving.
Right. I guess what I was trying to say is regardless who started it, it's like I don't understand like how this became the default. Like, oh, we're gonna be activists and do stuff like.
But they're not being activists though. They're being douchebags. This is not being an activist. An activist is someone who tries to do things for the good of the people. You're not doing something for the good of the people. You're trying to prove how big your e-peen is by taking down a network, and you're ruining things for other people. You're not helping.
Right.
Oh, how about I'm going to make it so nobody pays for Xbox for a month since you guys won't fix your network? How about I'm going to make it so that all the games on the store are free? That's bad. I'm not telling you to do that. But you get what I'm saying. There is a way to do this that would force a company to fix it and to make the players happy because they're like, yeah, you handed out my information. I deserve a free game. You took away something from me. I'm not going to be on your side. I'm not.
Right.
That's the worst thing that you could do if you're going to be a hacker is not have the community behind you. The community is behind Anonymous. They've got actors. Do you know how rare it is an actor and not just the people from Mr. Robot that actually knows who Anonymous is and is like, yeah, I would totally support them. I'm all behind them. I love what they're doing. You're not going to get that same reaction because your core community, which is gamers and nerds and geeks, you are taking away something dear to them. The only enjoyment we get. And then you want us to support you. We're not going to be outside protesting to get you out of jail. We're going to be waiting for you to come out so we can beat your ass.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, Anonymous, on the other hand, I'd be like, they come up, can you hide me for a little bit? Like, dude, just get in the back. Go on, shush, go, just go hide. No, officer, I ain't seen shit.
Take your mask off.
Yeah, just take your mask off.
This is my sister in the back.
No, this is my boyfriend. Oh, you want to see us make out? Okay. Okay.
Come here, baby. Bill, James, Sam,
John,
Joe.
come here.
No, it's a family. Look, it's a family name.
Bill, James, Sam. Bill, James, Sam, John.
Sam. That's when we get really into it, we use the full names. I don't know.
Bill, James, Sam, John.
Oh, that's just a nickname we came up with. This makes me mad.
I can't even. Ugh.
This was what I saw before the show that I was like, oh, I'm going to save this for the show. Just because of that.
I do not understand this at all. I don't understand where this is activism. I know we keep saying it. I keep trying to find a spin because I would like to be able to support you. I cannot.
Because I understand it actually does take skill to do what you're doing. I understand that, and I can admire the skill that it takes, but that does not make me want to support you, and it does not make me like you whenever you're taking down my gaming time. That really does. Yeah, that really does just make me want to go find you and kick your ass. And I'm fairly certain that most of you, I can kick your ass.
I'll help.
Okay, there we see. Now we know we got you.
You hold him, you hit him, I cut him.
Right?
It's alright. I got the shovel. I got the land.
Ginger's gonna go for the shins.
We'll call it fertilizing for my garden next year. Yeah.
There you go.
You know what's funny is these guys actually put their pictures, their faces up.
Oh, that's stupid.
Wait, why did they do that?
That's fucking stupid.
That's dumb. Hold on a second. Of all the things I've heard so far about this,
I need to see this image. Where's this image?
Why did they do that?
Show me. I need to see.
I want to see it.
Do I know one of
these?
Oh
no, I'm sorry. I lie.
Okay, I was about to say that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I lie. This is actually GeoHots, who was still stupid. He put up his
Yeah, that is fucking
stupid. GeoHots was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's my go. It's my go.
Yes, your go.
It's your go.
All right. Okay. So while we're talking about cybersecurity and people that need to be just totally punched in the something penis. All right. So UK has arrested a man for breaching VTech. If you have kids, you probably have one of these things, the electronic toy maker VTech. They make cool little teach 'em toys. Anyways, they make electronic educational devices for children. The data breach exposed the personal data of almost 12 million people, including headshots and chat logs for millions of children and their parents. Yeah, he's not being identified, but he lives in Bracknell, England, which is about 30 miles west of London. So if any of y'all live over there and happen to know who it is, just go ahead and punch him in the dick for me. The suspect was arrested for violating 2 laws under the UK's Computer Misuse Act, which is unauthorized access to a computer and causing a computer to enable unauthorized access to data.
Okay, wait a minute. What? I'm sorry. Maybe it's the NyQuil, but he released information on children?
Children and their parents, yes. He was able to hack these machines, I guess, or possibly a database. It doesn't quite say. But apparently this database or the machines were collecting headshots and chat logs.
What?
Wow. I'm guessing maybe some of the games use headshots and stuff. I don't know. I don't have a VTech.
Well, the VTech is kind of like, it's a kid's console, pretty much. Just imagine if Eddie then the Wii. So yeah, it does sometimes take their picture because they're little, so they like to see their face on the screen or you know, stuff like that. They're like, oh, it's me. So you're going under the fucking jail, dude. Those are babies.
Yes. You don't fuck with people's kids, man.
No, and you know good and well that if he does actually go to prison, and he will, and the inmates find out what he did, that he put children in danger, you have no idea. The people who have it the worst in prison are the ones who fuck with children. You don't fuck with children. You don't fuck with children, and you don't fuck with elderly people. 2 things you don't do. You do that and you go to jail, you're going to die. You are going to die.
Yeah, so apparently the app that he hacked was VTech's Learning Lodge app. It encourages parents and children to take headshots and use the chat, or use the chat using the app. There we go. The app allows registered users to download extra content such as games and ebooks to their VTech handheld devices.
Oh my god.
It contained a database that logged users' names, email addresses, encrypted passwords, IP addresses, and personal data. Some of the information about the children including names, date of birth, and gender. You dirty motherfucker.
Good. Yeah, he's going to jail.
Bye-bye.
He's going to jail.
21 years old. Bye-bye.
You gonna die, motherfucker. You gonna die.
Do you see why? Man. What is wrong? Why? And of all things,
do you see why I say? This is why I say that we need to start teaching etiquette in school.
Yeah.
You mean as far as keeping your private? You mean as far as
no, on how not to invade other people's privacy.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And it's so funny
because we have a whole generation of kids growing up that don't understand this at all. They don't understand that these are things that you do not.
I had this exact conversation with a fellow teacher at school. We had this literally walking down the hallway. We said, man, because the kids were just being completely wild, and we said we really need to teach a class on etiquette and social skills. And I was like, you know what? I would volunteer to do that just because these kids need to know this shit. And I would go from not only, real life interactions, but social interactions. You have to know how to do these things. And if you don't know how to do these things, then you're just screwed when you try to get into the business world. It's not going to work.
Right.
I mean, like I said, had this been like a white hat hacking, sort of, the guy's messing around and realizes, oh, hey, look at that. There's something wrong with this piece of code.
Yeah.
Let me alert you. That's one thing. It is a whole other just to hack in and take these things and release them and...
you just put all of those babies in danger because
there are so many dirty
He told them how to do it?
Yeah, apparently it says that, the data was released. So I'm assuming he either told other people how to do it or told other people. Because you know how, like, when you found the issue with Skype, you were like, oh, nope, not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could have been. I mean, he could have been that. Had it been something he found and then he shut up and he went and told the right folks about it. But instead, it looks like he went and told.
That would have been different. But you're releasing this information.
He could have actually alerted. he could have said, okay, call the company, and if they didn't move fast enough, went to the media. That's how you get shit done. You people out there that are like, I'll hack it, I'm going to make them do it. No, you say, look, company, I was able to see this. That means any determined pedophile that's a hacker can get into this, so you need to fix this. And if they didn't respond to you, that's when you go to the media and say, hey, I told them I found this, and pedophiles can get into this and look at people's kids and get their information, and they did not respond. That's when you involve the media, then they're going to do it.
Right, but then the media is going to hold...
pedophile, and people are going to be all over that.
But the media is going to hold back some of the critical info, I would imagine, on how to accomplish whatever.
Well, no, they're not going to release. No, they would never say how to do it, but they're going to put it up there so that it gets out. So the company doesn't want it widespread.
An ethical media outlet wouldn't release the information. Now, an unethical media outlet would.
Right.
But if he is releasing information on babies, he is literally endangering the lives of these young children. And he could, if he gets a lawyer or a prosecutor that's smart, get charged with much more than what he's getting charged with now.
He could get charged with child pornography, especially if any of those kids were not dressed at the time those headshots were taken, because sometimes
and little ones like
their stuff
around naked.
Yeah,
they run around naked, and they may have taken a picture of themselves without, like, in just a diaper or something. So, you can definitely get in trouble for child pornography.
So you need, dude, you are in so much trouble, and be happy you're not in Texas, because he would be like right now getting his ass beat.
Yes, he would.
The cops were going to beat your ass on the way to jail.
And nobody would see anything. Be like, oops, he fell.
Yeah, and in releasing, or I don't know how I did this. I mean, if you posted this sort of stuff online somewhere for other people to go through, I know here in Texas, posting a photo of a child that's not yours without the parents' permission is a felony? I want to say.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is a felony, but that's not the worst. The pedophile charge, way worse.
Right.
Way worse.
Yeah, and here's the question, though. Here's the question, though. What my question would be is, why are you trying to get into these networks in the first place? That's my question.
Yes, and that's where he's making himself look bad, because you released it when you could have very privately called up VTech and said, hey, I found this security flaw. I have an FU out, and I'm a hacker. I was playing around with the stuff. I was going to rig him up something, and then I saw this, and I just want you guys to know, you can give this information. You give them a chance to fix it. Then you go to the media if they don't and say, I found this information. Our kids are in danger. And then you look like a hero instead of a pedophile, crazy-ass fucking bastard is what you look like now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is going to jail. Don't even try to run.
No. You're going to jail, mother. And if Europe's prison system is anything like America's prison system, you are going to get your ass beat every single day, if not killed.
Ooh, you do not. I know people are like, those are criminals in jail. Yeah, that's the one thing they don't like, though. I will kill, but babies,
but
no,
you don't mess with the baby.
Nobody likes to cross.
No. And even any sexual offender is looked down upon in jail, but children, especially, you don't fuck with children. You don't.
Wonder how Jared's doing right now.
Jared and his friend got what did they get? Triple life sentences. Well, no, his friend got 26 years.
Yeah.
And I think he got life.
Jared pleaded down. Yeah, I didn't know Jared pleaded down. I thought he was sub 20s. I think he's sub 20s.
He's not gonna be sub 20s. He gonna be.
No, his friend.
I don't think he's gonna make it out.
Really? No, he's not.
He's not gonna make it out.
No, because his case is too widely known. His face is too widely known. He's not gonna make it out.
Yeah.
Right.
And he deserves it. Speaking of going to jail, I got another story.
Go for it.
Oh, who going to jail now? Who is it?
Well, you remember us talking about all the swatting attempts going on?
Yes.
Yes.
In Painesville, Ohio, a teen, mind you, a teen has been sentenced to 5 years in a juvenile correctional facility for calling in multiple fake emergencies to police in several states in Canada. Now, he really fucked up when he went out of state and out of the country, because that not only makes it a federal crime, but an international
felony.
Okay? So that's what he really fucked up.
Interpol.
What a dummy.
That involved Interpol, so you really fucked up. So he's 17, by the way. and he admitted to phoning in fake bomb threats to law enforcement agencies around the country. He reported threats to local high schools, including Harvey High School, Riverside High School in March. He also made calls to schools in Fort Myers, Florida, and Naugatuck, Connecticut, and he targeted homes in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and South Simcoe, Ontario. So he went. So he pleaded guilty. I don't know. You know what? I think I read about him before, and he did it because they were messing with him on a game, or he lost to them on a game or something, or they wouldn't be friends with him or something. I don't know. But he pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including panic or inducing panic, marking false alarms, extortion, coercion, telecommunications harassment, and discharging a firearm. So he sentenced the teen to 5 years or until his 21st birthday at a Ohio Department of Youth Services facility.
I wonder to get that plea, I wonder what he was facing if he had.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Because that's pretty steep. So he must have been facing, like, being charged as an adult.
He probably was, because if you do a crime and you cross state line with it, however you cross state line, whether it's over the internet or a phone call or mail, or you just drive over state line, you have made it a federal thing. But if you go out of the country, you involve Interpol. It becomes an international thing, and that is when shit starts to get real serious.
Right.
We need y'all. Our governments worldwide, you need to reinstitute etiquette. It does not need to be all forks and knives and which ones to use at dinner, but things that you should not be doing, and here is the consequence of what you do, because I think the reason why they do it is because they don't realize it's a consequence. You're watching your movies, you're watching Hackers way back in the 90s, and whatever else, and thinking, oh, I can get away with this because, it should be pretty easy. They didn't go to jail. These people don't know what they're doing. They don't know anything. Yes, some of the people that are in your government are a little bit of a dinosaur, but what they know that you don't is the law and how to use it to get you.
And what they don't understand,
it don't matter what you know.
The people in charge may be dinosaurs, but they're starting to employ younger and younger and smarter, more technology-savvy people. So what you think you're going to get away with, no, there's somebody smarter than you sitting in a room watching what you're doing.
Yep.
And they're going to come get your ass, and you're sitting around laughing, and they roll up to your house, and they put the bag over your head. That's it for you.
Yep, you're done.
That's it for you. You're done.
That's what I always imagine. They pull up in a van, and they put a bag over your head, drag you out of your house.
And then you just kind of disappear.
Yeah.
That's it for you. You're done.
Whatever happened to Snow? Yeah, I heard she moved to Fiji. She won the lottery or something. And I'm sitting over there in Guantanamo Bay, be like, oh,
shit. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to go to Guantanamo, kids.
No.
Guantanamo, yeah.
You don't want to go?
No, Guantanamo Bay is not a joke.
Nope. Ask Harold and Kumar.
That was a good movie.
I gotta watch it.
It was funny. I actually own that movie, Blaster. I'm going to have to watch it.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my
yeah,
God.
man.
Yes, that's a good movie. I got it, too.
I just like the scene when they're on
the plane
and the lady's like,
terrorist! hey! Stop! I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it.
It doesn't ruin anything.
No, that doesn't. It's just a funny moment in the movie. All right, really? Cat? No, come back.
So, can I just go next?
Yes.
Yes, you may. Do it.
I'm doing it. So, as you guys know, I like to talk a lot about this particular game that I'm interested in.
Oh, Lord.
So Star Citizen, I mentioned it a few minutes ago. Alpha 2.0 has launched. So you can go in. There's a small little universe. There's missions to complete. There's.
Wait, are you sharing your screen?
Yeah,
I'm
sharing
the screen.
I am sharing it.
Look at him taking initiative and shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there's missions to explore. There's all kinds of cool stuff. There's multi-crew ships. All this as the game itself approaches $100 million in crowdfunding.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're approaching $100 million. Just to show you a little bit about the trailer. I thought this was kind of interesting. This kind of showcases a little bit about what's available. It looks pretty, I have to say. So there's one of the space stations that you start off on. I'm really excited about this game. It's a long ways off. This is still pre-alpha. So what you're seeing right now, it's very, very buggy. Having been in it, it's an extremely buggy game. But they're gonna fix it, and eventually, and it's gonna be really awesome when it comes out. I don't know if any guys, even if any of this looks interesting to you at all, but
No, you know me in space
awesome.
games. Why can't play space games with you?
It kind of
Not with you. I
reminds
can't
me
play
of
with you.
no. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars, but not as cool.
I don't know about not as cool.
It needs.
I think
It's
I
not
don't
as
see any
cool.
fighting
Dumb
going
man
on.
said it. You broke his heart.
You just broke my heart.
We all have our different game tastes. Here's something that I'm concerned about. I saw some people talking about this the other day. Crowdfunding.
Mm-hmm.
Here's where crowdfunding is failing a lot of us. You donate your money and they send you whatever little keychain.
Mm-hmm.
It should be crowdfunding means you own a piece of the game and you get some of the residuals, but you basically just handed off money to somebody and they can do exactly what the guy's doing on Steam, which is take it and be like, I'm not giving you a game, I'm done. This is what you get. Because there is no agreement that says they're going to give you a finished game. They could just walk away with the $100 million and be done with it, and it's terrible. But somebody's going to do it, and that's when that's going to change. They're going to change crowdfunding from being the way it is.
I agree.
These guys have $100 million.
They are not going to be the ones to do that, but I agree with you. That will change things when that happens.
I actually had that happen with a game that I played. It wasn't even on Steam. And it really pissed us off.
What was that? Yeah, there was that. I forget that one guy, and he came back, and they banned him from Steam, and somehow he got back on again. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
That sounds familiar, but no, this one was actually a Stargate Resistance. It went through the whole crowdfunding and all the crowdfunders.
I remember Stargate Resistance.
Develop and all this, development. They reached their money, they reached their goal, and then the owner disappeared overnight. Just gone. No one knows where the motherfucker went. If we ever find the motherfucker,
I don't think this is going to happen with this game. I mean, they've got like 4 or 5 studios cranked up and rolling. I mean, they're not trying to walk away. Now, is it potential? Is there potential for this to fail? Yes, but I don't think it'll be intentional. It's an intentional grab for $100 million. One other thing I was going to show you quick is they just showcased their procedural planets. Now, this is you guys are familiar with Elite Dangerous. Have you heard of that game?
No.
Okay, so Elite Dangerous is another space game. There's also No Man's Sky, which is coming out later. They're all showcasing the ability to be able to go from space to land on a planet. So this is Star Citizen showcasing their procedural planet. So this is starting off from a character on a planet, and this is all done in game, and they prove it later with actually. A developer takes control and flies to a planet. This is in-game. All it is, they've only scripted the path that the camera took, and they're talking about how how it just generates the terrain. But the terrain that's generating is, while it's procedurally generated, it's the same procedures. So 2 people coming to this planet will see the exact same terrain. It's just because it's so large, they couldn't keep it all in memory, so they had to generate it on the fly. I thought this was really cool. The atmosphere.
Here, I'm gonna tell you again. Here's what happens whenever we have these discussions. You were looking at this from fanboy perspective. I'm looking at it from money perspective, and also from I've just been around people that are not always on the up and up. So I always am. I keep a positive frame of mind, but I'm always watching you to make sure you're not gonna fuck me over. Just because you like this game does not mean these guys won't be like, "Whoo, $100 million done. Here's your Star Citizen. Holla at you. Bye." You have no way of knowing that.
No, you don't. But I seriously doubt that's the case with this one. If it happens, it would be.
What could be done?
Very strange. That's all. Nothing can be done. I mean, they could walk away and do exactly that. You're right.
It's not strange. It's not strange, actually. It's pretty much like somebody gave you a $100,000 lottery ticket, $100 million lottery ticket.
They've hired a bunch of actors. They've hired Mark Hamill and like all these other people. I don't think their intention is to come and steal your money.
Wait now. No. I'm gonna ask you. This is why we have these discussions. What verification do any of you have that they hired Mark Hamill, that he is actually working on this game? Did you hear him say this in a video? I am working on this.
There is. Yeah, right here. I'll play it. Right here's the video.
Don't click on it. I just asked you, did it exist? Don't click on it. I didn't tell you to click on it.
All right. Well, I clicked on it too late.
What did I say? Yeah. But that is the point that I'm making. Yeah. That's what I'm making about a lot of these games that are crowdfunded. Is like Ginger said, this guy up and left. One of the first games that I got to work on, some company gave this guy a $30,000 advance, and he took it. Wasn't even a lot of money. He took it and disappeared. His wife didn't know where he was. She still don't know where he is. He's not dead. He took the money. He's still using the bank account. Then he took it all out and moved it. So point being is some of this, we're going to have to come up with some new laws and regulations or crowdfunding, especially with this large amount of money. I'm happy to see that they're actually using it because Mark Hamill is expensive, I imagine.
Right. And also,
but it has to be something else, some other kind of way, and it needs to be that the gamers are buying a piece of the game, because I'm sorry, if I give you $1,000, I don't want a keychain and a special shipping game, because if the game does fail, what the fuck am I use the ship for? I gave you $2,000. I can't use a digital ship in a game that don't exist. It don't make sense to me.
Right, and I agree 100% with what you're saying. I'm 100% on board with what you're saying. There needs to be some changes. I mean, look at even just buying items on like any game. There's a game I was playing recently that, I bought 2 packs through it. I bought 2 packs. I paid over $100 in cash for these packs. And then the next day, my account got flagged for fraud. And I'm like, how did it get flagged? And so I contacted them. I contacted my bank. My bank said, no, we didn't flag it, because sometimes you make purchases. This was an international company. Sometimes the local bank complains. They didn't complain. So I contacted their ticketing service. They said, well, our bank on our side flagged it. And I'm like, well, that's great and all, but my bank didn't complain. What business is it of yours, right? And so then they still kept the money. They never gave it back. So I had to initiate a chargeback with my bank, because I'm like, they wanted like a picture of my front and back of my license. They wanted front and back of my credit card. They wanted bank transaction numbers. They wanted all this stuff.
Oh, I think you want to suck my dick. No.
Right. So I basically I told my bank that, and my bank started the procedures, and then the whole fraud department had to get involved. But like, what prevents a company, if you buy something that is, you're purchasing a virtual, like a ship or whatever, what prevents that company from just taking your money and going? And right now, nothing, because I don't even know if the bank knew how to handle the situation. Like, they were like, what exactly did you not get? Like, they're like, because they're usually dealing with physical items. Okay, I paid for a physical item, I didn't get my physical item. I'm like, this item really doesn't exist, but it exists in the game, and I can't access my account because they banned my account for quote-unquote fraud, right? So, like, again, Star Citizen, bringing back the conversation of Star Citizen, all these ships that people have purchased, this is how they're generating money. These ships don't actually exist, right? And over $100 million worth of these ships have been sold. Or up to 100, almost 100 million, has been sold. There's nothing to stop that from happening. Now, would this company particularly abuse it? I don't think so. What happens when a company finally does do that, right? You're saying, and there needs to be laws to handle it.
It's gonna happen.
You're right.
And now the only people that I know that actually recognize digital goods is PayPal, and unfortunately, PayPal is a bunch of assholes right now. I do not like them. PayPal, you used to be my buddies, but now we're gonna break up. You bitches are crazy.
There's another company out there now, because Second Life is using it, but I don't know much about them. That's giving PayPal a run for their money.
Yeah, I heard.
There's quite a few of them, but none of them get any good traction.
What PayPal will do is PayPal's already said that they will, like Corey said, they recognize digital goods now, and a lot of times they will just they give you very little hassle in giving your money back, but like local banks and stuff, they don't know what to do with some of this stuff. They have no idea. So I don't know.
The only
and
issue
who knows?
I have with PayPal at present is I need you to get good customer service, and I need for you to no longer. One of the things I loved about them is if you didn't have whatever it was you were trying to buy in your PayPal account, it does not go through. Period. Mm-hmm. They will say you just can't have this, and since then they've started behaving like a real bank, meaning there's an overdraft, and I didn't want that. I don't like that. They're like, we're just trying to help the customers. No, sometimes I need for you to tell me, no, you don't have this $150 to buy this purse, so bitch, you cannot have it. Not here, I'm going to give it to you, but later on you're going to pay me an extra $50 because I paid for it. What the fuck? No, I don't have the money, then don't let me get it. That's the way they used to be.
Right.
And that's probably, and that and the fact that they actually give out actual, physical debit card is why they still have a leg up on a lot of these places. That's a hard thing to get instituted, that they can actually put a card in your hand and act like a real bank. What is it?
Skrill is the
Skrill.
company going up
Yeah.
against PayPal. Skrill.
That's a funny name. That's a
Yeah,
funny name.
I until recently, and
Are you sure it's Skrill? That sounds kind of...
yeah, I had to go look in my account.
Okay.
Is it SK or SC?
Skrill.
I keep thinking of Skrillex when you say that.
Skrillex.
Yeah, Skrill. Skrill.com. Payment partner. Keep things simple, flexible, and secure. Here, let me.
I see they do international money transfers and transfers. Debit card, I might move over to them.
There we go.
But like, I'm done with you, PayPal bitches. I'm done.
Token-based payment facility.
We're breaking up. It's
Reporting,
over.
Analytics.
Left.
It's over.
Yes.
Well,
Blaster, stop sharing your screen.
All right. Stop sharing.
he is still looking at Star Citizen.
I'm still looking at Star Citizen. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at Star Citizen.
Check out.
Not stop. There you go. I think.
They look to be pretty decent. I like how they have a section for money laundering. That is hilarious. That's
We clean
bad
your
that you
money
have to
good.
go to-
Your money gets clean.
See, that's the only thing. They don't have a card, so I can't go in a physical store and use it. That's where PayPal just really got
Yes.
really big because you can go in the store.
Wallet, hosted checkout, payment partner, marketplaces.
Yeah, like what was it? I was in. Well, no, it wasn't a Target. Maybe it was a Walmart somewhere, and they were like, "We accept PayPal." You know, you walk up with your little PayPal account, log in, and you pay right there, even if you don't have your card. So I was like, that's why PayPal is doing so well. But they're still some bitches. I hate you.
Yes.
We're breaking up. We're breaking up. So these guys, if they're coming, they're gonna have to come on this a little bit harder, just a little bit.
Yes.
Give me a little bit.
Speaking of PayPal, we have a love-hate relationship. They're a little shady sometimes, and it's a little weird. I don't know. But then again, you know, I guess shady fuckers need a place to do business. So
This is true. This is very true. Did our Snow pass out?
Did who pass
Did
out?
she pass out?
Oh.
Snow, did she pass out?
No, I don't think she did. Maybe she did.
How you gonna say I think she done
Hello?
passed out and went to sleep. She's gone.
She gone. Maybe she
Is it your
snuck
turn,
out.
Gingerly?
Project Bento. You know some of them fuckers?
What?
Project Bento.
Oh, we thought you passed out.
We get new bones in the Second Life avatar. We get all 10 fingers. That's amazing. We get
Yeah, I
facial
saw
expression
that,
bones.
and then you.
Yes, you get tailbones, extra
Well, no,
wings, arms, legs.
no, Ginger, that is not exactly true.
No.
That works only if you have a mesh avatar. It only works with mesh. Classic avatars do not get that.
I thought this was actually being added
So
to the...
Wait, what's a classic avatar if it's not a mesh avatar?
Because this is being added to the Second Life avatar skeleton, so...
Wait, what'd you say?
Yes, for people who make mesh bodies. Okay, so people have no idea what we're talking about. Okay, so you Second Life people out there who don't know, classic avatar is the one that you get when you sign up the first time, and you walk around with. You can update and dress and change its skin color and all that stuff. If you have a mesh avatar, basically. Is one made usually by somebody else. I think Second Life has one too, but that one they added some more bones to so that you can get more realistic. So instead of having the stationary hand, now that you can have fingers that move and point and more facial expressions and wings and stuff like that. But
Okay, so you're saying the base one has not been upgraded, but if you buy a mesh from somebody else, it's upgraded with the new bones and stuff.
Yes, and that person still has to have put those bones in.
Where
Right,
did you
correct.
see that
They
it
have
was
to
only
map
going to
them
be?
to the
Because
picture.
I actually have a photo of this is the SL skeleton, and you can see these are the bones that are being added into it. This is from Project.
Yes, but only if you have a mesh avatar. Only. It does not work with classic. The classic bones, when you're, especially considering stuff that we do, it won't work with any of the classic bones.
Ginger, I think you're thinking of if I forgot. Never mind.
Yeah, I think we're
you're,
losing her.
it's
Losing her.
it's in there for everybody, but I'm saying if you have a just regular avatar, it is not mesh of any kind. You don't have access to these bones to do all this stuff. It
Fully
just doesn't.
backward compatible with existing avatars.
They are yes, if you a mesh avatar, yes, but not the classic avatar, which means it has no mesh body. It is just a regular body. If you have already created something in Second Life, like the stuff that you,
I might actually go back to a regular old SL head if I can get better expressions and whatnot. Because that's one of the reasons why I'm so in love with the mesh heads is I get better expressions.
Nope. I spent a good deal of time talking to Miss Gaia, who the avatar thing, because we were trying to. I was like, figure out. So yeah, so she was like, nope, you got a classic avatar, you just stuck. She said, but your mesh stuff is got some more movement to it, and
that's
you know,
awesome.
crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool, especially if you can rig a mesh head to actually have animations, like real animations.
Yeah, you can totally do that. So there's a lot of companies out there that provide those types of meshes that you can purchase.
Yeah,
I mean,
because right now we're having to do like
how do you do
faces, and we're having to actually use like a HUD to script in code so it knows which faces to flip through to actually make it look like it's animated when it's.
Oh, so you're doing so it's completely static expressions, and then you're just swapping the faces out. Is that how it's working right now?
Yes, and they're doing it in a code to where
that's
Huh?
That's total lame. I mean, it'll work because if the switch is going to happen fast enough, you'll never know.
Yes,
that's exactly how vector graphics. That's kind of how vector graphics works, right?
Yeah, because like on my mesh head, like her eyes blink, but you can tell sometimes when I'm lagging, you can actually see where it gets slower, and you can actually see it flipping.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Well, not anymore.
Right. So like the new stuff that like the stuff that I typically work with, like they use it's meshes, but they have facial, not bones, but facial morphs, and so they actually really move the mesh and the textures on the face area. Right?
See, because that would be amazing, because that's not what we're working with right now, and
yeah,
God, that would be amazing. I'd love that.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually trying to find her.
Because this is so cool. I mean, Second Life has really gotten a lot of updates recently. And it's for the budding developer, I guess. It's really become a lot of fun to work with all this new stuff.
All right, and just so y'all know, our Snow has passed out because she is on a scissor.
Scissor. Europe of cis.
She's been on that scissor.
Serp.
NyQuil is no joke.
Nope, it is not. It's not. Did you guys? Sorry,
what?
Can I go next? Are we?
Yeah.
What
you got? What you got?
I got it all.
He ain't got nothing.
I got it all. So, did you guys hear about the latest controversy with Uncharted 4?
No, what's going on, man?
So, Uncharted 4, which by the way is rumored to be the final Uncharted for Naughty Dog. So they're not going to be making any more Uncharteds. At least that's what I've heard. Well, you know. Anywho, what's interesting is that there's a black character in Uncharted 4, and it's being voiced by a white actor, and so that's of course caused a little bit of controversy. It says, I quote, "I wouldn't change anything." Uncharted 4 creative director Neil Druckmann said during a panel today at the PlayStation Experience event in San Francisco when asked about having a white actress play a black character in the upcoming PS4 game. The casting had drawn some controversy in the last 2 days since the character's debut, but Druckmann said he saw the casting as a sign of the game's distinct strength. He said, quote, "That, to me, is what's so awesome about our medium," he continued, describing the ability to have actors play characters who don't look like them. Quote, "Your awkward appearance doesn't matter at all. If it did, Troy Baker couldn't play Joel in The Last of Us. Ashley Johnson couldn't play Ellie, and in the movie version, they couldn't play those roles, but they played them to perfection. You know, I guess quote in the game, right? So, I don't know if you guys what you guys thought about that. I don't know. I mean, voice actors have had to play characters that weren't of their ethnicity before. I mean, take a look at all the Japanese animation that we get. I mean, those Japanese characters, those characters in the animes are supposed to be Japanese, even though they technically sometimes don't really look very Japanese, right? But they're all Japanese. and they're being played by
didn't
white
exactly
actors.
hire a mouse, so
Here's where the only way I would have. What'd you say, Ginger?
I said Disney didn't hire a mouse, so I don't.
Well, here's the only way I would have a problem with that is if you hired a white actress and then had her, girl, what you doing? That type of stuff. Yeah, don't do that. But if it's just regular speaking, I don't see a problem.
You
Where I'm
guys can't
having a problem
you guys
is
can't hear
with
the dialogue right now, but she's speaking very regularly and
no.
kicking. Yes.
Just normal. Now, the one I'm having a problem with, a big time is, and I don't think you two are heavy Stephen King fans, but I am. They're finally doing his Dark Tower series, and if you got time out there, Christmas, it's like 12 books. I'm behind on my books. Pick it up and read it. Fuck Lord of the Rings, Dark Tower. Yeah. But the character, one of the main characters is a guy that's supposed to be like a gunslinger. From his dimension, it's like the Old West. So he's a gunslinger, and very clearly he's described in the books as looking like Stephen King. And not Stephen King, but Clint Eastwood. There's only 3 people on Earth that need to play this role: either Clint Eastwood, his son, or Hugh Jackman, who looks exactly like Clint Eastwood did when he was younger. If you don't believe me, go ahead and split screen one day with your IMDb. I'm not even kidding when I say that. He looks exactly like him. So the person that they're trying to pick is Idris Elba. Now, I love me some Idris Elba. I want to pour syrup on the boy, but this is one time that he does not need to be playing a role because the character is described as looking a certain way. I would prefer, just for my own, I've been waiting for this movie to be made since I was like 2. Can you please not do that? just get one of these 3 people to play it. So, but if it's just voice acting, I don't see what the problem is.
I don't either personally. I think it's a whole bunch of Who Shot John, basically about the whole thing. It's
even
like
when we've had the same thing. Ironically, Ginger mentioned Disney. They had the same problem when Pocahontas came out. They were throwing this big hissy fit about one of the actresses. Oh, stop with the info.
No, I'm trying to stop it, but it won't actually. Somebody else screen share so I can get off that. I was trying to stop.
Stop sharing your screen.
I can't. I didn't let
They
me.
had the actress that was doing Pocahontas's non-singing voice was either white or she wasn't Native American, or and I was like, I don't care. Just make sure the story, it's about a Native American. Make sure you get the message across. Although the whole Pocahontas movie's a lie. So in the first place,
it's a complete lie.
The actual story behind Pocahontas is not exactly very.
And that Frozen movie is completely far-fetched, I have to say.
And I feel like if she's not a real ice queen, she shouldn't be playing the ice queen.
She should not be playing the ice queen. They should have hired a real ice queen to play her.
Real ice queen. That's right.
I mean,
a real snowman for Olaf.
That's right. Like, I mean, seriously, people, come on. I mean,
find something else.
Find something else to be upset about. It's like I don't know. I think we're too I have to ask this question: we haven't in some areas. Some areas we definitely could use a little more political correctness, but have we gone too PC in other areas? This is an area where I feel like we've gone a little too PC. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how you guys feel. What would be other?
Not for voice acting. I don't think it's necessary. Ginger, look at that link I just gave you and scroll down. In the big black box is where.
How do I turn this thing off?
She also has it. It is it's almost time for us to go, so I'm gonna throw some Steam sales up in here if my screen don't freeze up on me.
Can you screen share? And so I don't have to be screen sharing.
Oh wow, I think you. Oh yeah, I have to screen. Why don't you just click stop screen sharing?
I can't. It won't let me. It won't let me.
You may have to leave the call and come back or something.
Oh, can somebody else just do it?
No, he can't leave. He can't go. He can't.
Can somebody else just take it over? Take it over.
No, it'll still show.
Yeah, click. Well, if he clicks on my face, it should stop him from popping up.
I'll try to. I can't. Your face isn't even showing up. It's not even. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go.
There, you're gone.
I stopped it. Stopped it.
Yeah.
I have the power.
Yeah.
The power.
Why did I tell you about streaming that stuff in the background?
I'm telling you, man.
We told you about the porn. We told you.
Hey.
All right. So time for the
steamer.
And it's Christmas. Mm-hmm. All right. So good looking people out there. This is our last show of the year, by the way. We're all going on break because we need it.
Yeah.
We may live stream some Don't Starve. That is not out of the question. I know I'll be doing some Cook Serve Delicious. I would advise you not to let your children watch while I do Cook Serve Delicious because I do cuss at my customers when I'm playing. It gets real ugly. Bitch, I'm tired of you ordering fish. You were in here yesterday. That's how I do that. Right? Yes. I do yell that. $2? I made you a $20. Yeah. Okay. So, but it's Christmas. Steam is an excellent way to get your friends, your family, some gifts for Christmas or yourself if you don't feel like leaving the house. I know I don't want to, and especially since these bitches have taken down the PlayStation Network. Guess what? You still got Steam. You still got Green Man Gaming, so you can still play your games. Just matter of fact, I urge all of you to do that. I don't want to get Steam all blown up and everything. But since they're trying to keep you down from playing your games, go ahead and go over to Steam somewhere and somewhere else online. Let them try to take down Steam. I want to see that happen.
Parents, I want you to go into your kids' house. I want you to go into your kids' room tonight and see what they're doing. Turn off their computers.
Yeah, can I say something to you about the Steam thing? I think the reason why they said they're going to take down those networks is because taking down the difference between hacking and taking down a network is two completely different methods, right?
Two different things.
With the hacking, you've actually got to get access to their servers. With taking down a network, all you got to do is just get a bunch of Smurf accounts to go ping the network to
Don't
death,
be don't be telling. Hey,
they
too much information. Too much information. You give me.
They wouldn't be promising to do that if they were going to do it. I mean, I'm not giving any trade secrets. It's harder than it sounds.
Yes. Don't be giving them don't give anybody a starting point because some people like to is he talking?
Script kitties.
In any case, pick yourself up a Steam game if you.
If we find you, and we will, with your ass.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead and pick you up some of this to play if you're unable to play your Xbox. I know a certain pre-teenager is going to be very unhappy because she was looking forward to GTA. They did some updates and stuff that we wanted to play, so I guess we won't be playing them. We'll just move over here. Not a problem. But you got some good games over here for sale. I don't think the sale is all that great as what they were having in the middle of the week at all. I need y'all to do a little better with this one. Call of Duty, you people who can't play your Call of Duty, hey, go ahead and pick it up, $44.99. Christmas time, ask your mom for a gift card. They got Steam gift cards in the Target. I saw them today. Work it out.
That's not.
Oh, this is gonna make
my hands on some of those.
Work it out.
This is gonna make Blaster smile. So I was gonna get pre-teenager some Minecraft stuff. So I picked up this sword and I went, this sword looks funny. I've never seen this in Minecraft, but it looks like this says Terraria on it. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
They had your Terraria figures and swords, and I almost took a picture to send to you, but
I want that. Now that
I'm happy when
that is awesome. Terraria.
Yeah, so
awesome game.
You want at Target. At Target, if you're trying to look for something else to get your kids, please. And those of you who have kids that don't play Terraria, make sure you pay attention because they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. If they wanted Minecraft, you come home with Terraria. They do look very similar.
I think Terraria is a little bit more for mature adults, though. I think.
And don't forget, Minecraft is
there's
no. You.
There's some gore in it.
Yes, there's no difference in the items. There's no difference in the items, is what I'm saying. When you're standing in the store, because they have them right beside each other. The only thing that triggered me is I noticed the Terraria sword had some colors I've never seen in Minecraft when pre-teenagers was playing. Also, the Minecraft stuff is way more expensive. Their swords are $39 and much heavier. It is a better quality than the Terraria stuff. It's kind of cheap. It is kind of light and cheap. It's gonna break easy. So there's your precursor. If you're not a person that buy the stuff or is not gonna be paying attention, you're gonna rush out to the Target because they're gonna be open till midnight. By the way, tonight. Just saying. Make sure you pay attention to what you're picking up because you have a very angry child. They will throw that at you if I'm their child anyway. Blaster now has me hooked on these, so I'm gonna be picking up a few of these over the holidays for myself. These Total War things. I hate you, Blaster, for doing.
Oh yeah.
Look, they have the whole collection.
I'm looking forward to Warhammer. Warhammer Total War. That's the Rome Total War collection. That's just the Rome Total.
Yeah, I know. They got all of them here.
Yeah,
they
each
got
one
all
of them.
I want all the Total War.
You know what was really good? I felt like
the
Empire Total War was pretty good. That was one of my. I like that one.
Why are you trying to hurt me?
That one's a good one. It's got ship battles. See the ships? They're fighting each other. Shogun 2 was also good. But Warhammer Total War is coming out, guys. keep your eyes open.
When is it out? I need
Next
to.
year.
Also, this reminds me, you people that love your Harvest Moon, they're doing something special. I have no idea what, but it's supposed to be like epic. If they whatever they're doing, you people that love Harvest Moon, so you might want to grab that. You can get it off the Wii U store, like Ginger told you, but you better do it now. Oh, you notice something? They're not taking down the Wii network. Hello, go get your Wii for Christmas. Get a Wii and go play on there. There you go. Get your Wii and do that. They never fuck with Nintendo. They don't even try, do they?
No. I don't know why that is. Maybe just because they're only hitting the really popular services. Just saying.
Well, Wii is trying to make it come up this year. They got some good stuff coming out this Christmas that I saw in the store. There was a lot less Wiis on the shelf today when I was in the store than on the PlayStation 4s and Xboxes. So this year might be their year.
On the shelf. I hate it.
All right, kids, we are about to go. I'm not going to give you the outro that Snow would give you because I don't know what she'd be saying, and she's, a little fasty when she's here.
Boobs and penis.
Boobs and penis and chickens. But we will see you guys next year, other than some streaming. Keep an eye out. You want to watch us do some Don't Starve. Also, when we're playing Don't Starve, make sure you don't have your kids watching. We get kind of, it gets ugly.
It does.
Especially Ginger.
It's only because Cora and Ginger are there. I am a saint.
I get a little
no,
mouthy with
that's
the
Ginger.
monsters.
I'm a saint.
Yeah, that is
I
Ginger.
do. I
She's
get a
usually
little mouthy with the monsters. To be fair, they like to try to kill us. Yes.
Oh man, I am watching this video and it is getting me ready for Star Citizen. That's all I gotta say.
All right, y'all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see y'all next year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.